What is up, guys? Diavel TV back with another episode of our MLB 25 Road to the Show series. Now, I was just playing a series offline to see if we could speed up our AAA progress, to see if we can expedite our jump to the MLB. I've played 6 games since the end of the last episode, and we are now getting a phone call from the manager of the Sacramento River Cats. So let's hope Lou Shea has some good news for our boy. Hey, Wolf, you up? I was just about to go to bed. Well, I need to talk to you about something you need to hear. I think it's happening. I guess it must be pretty important if you're calling me this late. Yeah, it is. Instead of getting some sleep, you need to get your things together. Well, they always do this kind of dramatic curve here, so I hate to recycle the same joke, but I think one of two things are about to happen. The first thing is I'm going to get called up to the majors, which would be an absolute dream come true. Or second, we are getting fired, and we are getting our walking papers, and we are going to have to find a brand new job. What are you getting at? Well, come on, what do you think, Noah? You're going to the show. Congrats. You're going to be a big leaguer. I don't know what to say. We made it. We are going to the MLB. We are going to be joining the San Francisco Giants, albeit early on in the season, so we can make a play for Rookie of the Year. We technically, I guess, could, still run up the MVP race, even though I doubt that's going to happen. But this is amazing. We are going to the MLB. Say nothing, start packing. The Giants want you with them for their next game. So our next game is going to be our inaugural game as a professional big leaguer at the MLB level. Thank you, Skip. I'm definitely awake now. I am not sleeping tonight. We are partying. We're going to the club. We're going to spend some money. We're going to get lit. I'm sure you are. Best of luck, Noah. Wow. All right. Your boy is going to the major leagues. You absolutely love to see that. All our hard work, entire series up to this point.
Around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lawrence Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.
Your boy now has a locker in the San Francisco Giants locker room. Look at them practice jerseys. Those are immaculate. And our teammates are like, who the fuck is this guy? We are walking in like we own the place. Hey, Noah, I'm Matt. This is Logan. Great to meet you. Great to meet you, too. Congrats. Welcome to the big leagues. Thank you. It's great to be here. We're about to put on a show. Bob Melvin, our manager, wants to see you in his office. But before you head over there, just know that we're all excited to have you here. Thanks, bruh. At this level, it's all about winning ball games, so do what you can every day to help the club. Come ready to play, work hard, and just do what you do best. Yes, sir. We're a team, and now you're a part of it. So know that we're here for you. Sound good? Thank you. Now, I'm curious to see, because I forget the 2 shortstops that were at the MLB level when we entered the farm system, but we are only a 71 overall, albeit with an A potential. So I'm interested to see if we become an everyday starter or a role player in our first couple games at the big league level. He says, yeah, of course, I'll talk to you later, Noah. Beautiful. So we got a meeting with our manager. This is Mr. Bob Melvin. Hey, Noah, Bob Melvin, great to meet you and welcome to the show. The dream come true. This is a big day for you, I know, so how are you feeling? Very overwhelmed, but hey, this is what we fought for. We've earned this. We're going to win a World Series, baby. Honestly, good. I like it. Anyone who tells you they weren't at least a little bit overwhelmed their first day here in the big leagues isn't being totally honest. As a top 100 prospect, you are a big part of the future of this organization, but that also comes with high expectations and added pressure. Just remember, it's still the same game you've grown up playing, so take it all one pitch at a time and soak up as much as you can from the experience. You got it, Skip. Everyone struggles at this level at some point in time, especially younger players. Won't be us. What really matters is that you don't let it affect you too much and that you will work to make yourself and the team better every single day. You got it. Think you can do that, Noah? Absolutely. It's in my blood. It's what I was born to do. Failure is not an option. Well, best of luck to you, Noah. Now get out there and show the world what you're really made of. Let's go.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco.
What an opening.
On MLB The Show.
And here we are. Our
Guardians
first MLB game is at home against the Cleveland Guardians.
Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally
there we are.
There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media.
So those are our AAA stats. 155 at-bats, 10 dingers, 26 runs, 32 RBIs, a 381 average, and a 1.105 OPS.
My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry
now,
about
hopefully, we can show up at the plate.
Because it only happens once.
Those uniforms, man, those uniforms are sick. All right, our first MLB appearance is a defensive showing. Plays at second or first. Let's start simple here.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across.
Got him.
And Thomas is
all right, our first MLB play. A less than routine ground out to first base. We got the out. Let's get up at the dish.
Back here at Oracle
Here we go. We got nobody on, no outs. We are batting sixth in the order. So that's okay. I'll take that. We will move our way up to probably fourth or third as we go along. And I can confirm we are playing short. But whether or not we are an everyday player or a role player remains to be seen. So we got Shane Bieber on the mound, four-seam slider, circle change, knuckle curve, and a cutter. Let's show these guys what we're made of.
Bieber back to work. Oh, that got away from
the very first pitch that we see as an MLB player, and we get drilled in the hip. Shane Bieber's trying to send us a message. Welcome to the bigs. I wish they would give us a chance to rush the mound because I would swing my bat into Bieber's face.
For the first time in his career, but it
what a bitch move.
1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off.
Bieber's lucky because I was about to send him a receipt for that hip check there. That ball was going into the bay.
The pitch.
Here's a that's a good solid contact hit. Unfortunately, didn't have enough on it. Right to the center fielder, but hey. We put the bat on the ball, made great contact.
So a man at
Decent
first.
start.
Daniel
Decent start
Steven
to the
will
MLB.
hit next.
Let's turn 2 here.
On the ground, a second, might be 2.
Nope.
Whips it to first.
Just gets the out at first base. That's okay. They have 2 down. Hopefully they do not capitalize on that.
1 out, base is full.
We have a bases loaded situation with 1 out. Prime RBI opportunity. Now, I don't think we're going to be going for a grand slam here. Our power is not at MLB level. But if we can rip a double here and clear the bases, that would be absolutely huge. Shane Bieber, what do you got, kid? Well, that's right up the middle. That's a single. That'll score at least 2.
Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and it's now a 2-run game.
Our first MLB hit is a 2 RBI single. Not flashy, but I will take that any day of the week. Yeah, keep that ball. That's going on the mantle right next to the AAA and the AA ball. We are going to keep that forever and give that to our kids. We are now leading 6-4. So we had a very good inning last inning. Plays at first.
Swing at a ground ball. Wolf.
Light work.
And that is the 3rd out.
Light work. All right. Let's lock back in for another trip to the dish. We are up 8-4 now. 1 out. Nobody on. Let's see what we can get going here.
Who was on the mound in the stadium where it happened for the rest of his life.
Good pitch, Hunter. I'll give you that. A little too low for my liking. Outside.
Shortstop takes the ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball.
I should have kept the PCI right in the middle. That would have been an absolute bomb. We raise the PCI a little bit, get under or get on top of it a little bit, but we do still get on base, and that is what matters. Let's enter the game and witness our first MLB win.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. To the right side, and
all right.
Finds its way through.
So that is a base hit.
Base and keeps it going.
They got 1 on and 2 outs. Let's see if we can try this again.
And now the DH, John Kenzie Noel. Root is just 1 strike away. This one smoked out to left.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is our very first win in the bigs on our very first game. So we win 9-5 against the Guardians, and we don't do half bad, honestly. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, a run, and 2 stolen bases. So you might as well call us Lightning McQueen because we are speed. All right, this is we're off to a great start. Let's keep this going. Noah Wolf, congratulations on this historic Major League debut. You played great and your team got the win. How are you feeling? Oh, it feels amazing. Unnamed reporter, man. What did this game mean to you? Every game is important to me. Game 7 World Series, home opener, doesn't matter. You had a really good game in this debut. What was your approach coming into the game? I was looking to be aggressive. You had 2 runs batted in today. What was going right? Our team played well. I'm just happy to be a part of the win. Happy to be a contributor. What will you do to keep things rolling? I'm just going to keep doing what I'm already doing, baby. Nothing needs to change. We're balling out. No, congrats on the win in your MLB debut. All right, game 2 of our series against the Cleveland Guardians. We're starting off with a runner on first with 1 out. Bottom one, we're already up 3-0. Let's add on to this lead. That's outside.
That's a ball. The curve misses outside, ball 1. Hit in the air, center field.
Well, if that was just a millimeter lower in the strike zone, that would have been a home run.
Number 2.
That's okay. Again, we made solid contact there. We don't advance the runner,
And we're back.
but we can live with that.
Start of the inning. And stepping in.
Plays that first here.
Speedy Blake Perkins. Out to short. Wolf. To first.
Got him.
Play against the speedy runner. 1 out, base is empty.
That's what a good
We're at bottom 4, nobody on, 1 out.
Roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Too low.
Shortstop takes the ball.
That curveball was dancing. Oh, go over his head. Over his head.
Noel makes the play. 2 down.
So we are putting good bat on ball here, but not much doing in way of actually getting on base, but we are making good contact. So I assume as we continue to upgrade our contact and power, plate vision, those are going to translate to some hits. The bottom 6, nobody on, 2 outs. We are up by 1. Let's get on base, get something going. That should do it. That should be our first MLB double. So we put ourselves in a scoring position, and hopefully our team can come through and knock us around.
No time there. That pretty much split the zone.
All right, I'll take that. That was beautiful.
2 outs, nobody on. Jose Ramirez.
All right, so the team doesn't score us, but hey, can only expect so much.
Get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Oh, great.
Second game in the bigs. Shit.
Knees, the throw. And very nicely done.
Oh. I didn't do that button combination right, but we still got it to first base. Thank God. But a diving play like that, just throwing back to our AAA and AA careers, that was just routine for us, and we're doing that up here in the major leagues. We got a runner on third and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, we're tied up at 4. Let's give our team the lead right here.
In the air, out towards right center. Perkins settles under it. Makes the grab.
The wasted opportunity there. We had the opportunity to be the hero in our second game ever, and we blew it.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle.
All right, easy play at first.
Throws to first in time.
I'll take it. So unfortunately, it looks like we are about to lose. We are on deck.
The home team trying to pull it
So maybe Matt Chapman can get something going here.
Sends it to center, and this should be it.
Nope. All right.
And that'll do it.
That's okay. So we do lose to Cleveland 6-4. But we are, again, learning the ropes, getting the feel for the bigs. We are only going to get better. 1 for 4 with double this game. 3 for 7 on the series. Can't complain.
Now it's the shortstop. Noah
Our third MLB game.
In yesterday's game.
We have nobody on with 1 out.
With a stellar run lately on the mound.
Bottom of the first. Now we are batting second. So we have moved up the lineup to number 2. Never batted from here before. Let's see what we got.
In the air, left field,
Drop.
down the line,
Okay.
and that's a foul ball.
Good. I wanted that pitch back. Inside.
And that's ball 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Drop that PCI again.
This one. Puts it away.
That's
for the
okay.
out. 2 away.
Right, back up at bat.
No outs here.
Bottom 4, 1 on, no outs. Let's advance this runner.
Get on the ground.
All right, that'll do it. That'll get him to third base. We will stay at first, and he does not take off. Honestly, forgot we are in the majors, so outfielders have better arms. Probably a good idea to hold them. That's perfectly fine. We advance the runner. We get on base ourselves. Don't capitalize. We don't score. We are down 2 now. Bottom 6. Nobody on it. 2 out. That is no good.
And first offering is fouled off.
See, again, guys, I love those high pitches.
Want to get this number 2
It
hitter.
was a little bit too high to swing at, but that had potential.
Next inning.
Get through. All right. I will take that. We are starting small. We're starting simple. In our first few games, no home runs, no triples, no absolute face melters, but hey, we got to start somewhere. We're getting our groove on.
The way that he squared up that baseball tells
All right, let's
me
turn
that
2 here.
he's seeing it like a beach ball.
Okay.
On the ground, left
Easy double
side.
play.
4. That's now 3.
Perfect.
And they turned the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
All right, we got ourselves a boss
That's the one thing about big leagues.
challenge.
Tough plays look simple.
Who is that? Hey, stop staring at me, bro. Tough at-bat here against one of the best arms in the sport. Let's see if you can pass the test. Let's just, let's hit a double or better. It's bottom of the 8th. We need something. We need to have something happen here. And on the mound is Cade Smith, a 4-seam, a splitter, and a sweeper. All right, let's rip this to right field.
Fly ball down the line. Noel sizes
That's left field,
up.
Noah.
Pulls it down and
Are you
he makes the
directionally
catch.
challenged?
That's out number 2.
Unfortunate. That's okay. Again, growing pains during our first series up here in the big leagues, but we will get into a groove. Everything will fall into place, and we are going to take the league by storm. We went 2 for 4 with 2 singles in the series. We're 5 for 11 with a double and 2 RBIs. Not bad.
So 2 down. Noah Wolf, the next Giant to hit.
All right, we are up here now. Our second series of the episode, and now that we are in the big leagues and we no longer are faced with gigantic strings of 6-game series against the same team, we're going to have to play around a little bit and figure out how these episodes are going to be structured, whether or not I do potentially, 2 or 3 series on camera and then do a couple off camera and then, cycle back and forth or what. We'll see how it goes, but let's get at bat and see what we can do here. We have nobody on, 2 outs, and we are back now batting 6th.
20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's inside.
And takes low for ball 1.
That should be a blooper. And that drops. Base hit. All right, we are on base. Not the greatest hit. Kind of cheap, but I will take it. Add it to the stat line.
Those small moments can be costly.
Let's turn 1 here.
And now the DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Okay.
Out to short.
Routine. Let's snag that. Light
On to
work.
first. And there's 2 away.
Let's get back at the plate.
Doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense
Bottom
work
5,
behind him
nobody.
with another ground
Bottom
ball.
5, nobody
Good
on,
execution.
nobody out. Tied up at 0.
Hauk
Let's
back to
just
work.
get on base here.
That's in there. And it's
You
0-1.
can see I thought about that one.
With some less
Didn't
than
like it.
fantastic work on the hill lately.
That is absolutely repped. Not going to be a double. Right fielder was right there, but that is still a base hit. Solid contact. I will take that. We are on base with no outs. If nothing happens with our base running, we do not score. We are back on the defensive side, and we have an opportunity to make an absolutely killer play, but he is just too quick.
It's an unlikely infield
That is
single.
okay.
That's a really tough play, no matter who you are. But I think he has
Bottom
a chance to
7,
get in
we
first. If
are
he's
getting
just
shut out
able to
1-0.
throw off a little quicker.
Maybe let's spark a rally here.
One extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
In
Ooh.
the air, left field.
Ooh, that sweeping curve had a lot of movement on it.
Got it, and there's 2 away.
That was nasty.
1 out. Runner at
All right.
second. Here's Rafael Devers.
1 on, 1 out. Plays that first. Let's check this runner back to second if it comes our way, which it does. Let's keep him at second base. Perfect. And gun him out at first.
Sends it to Flores, and Devers is set down.
Couldn't have asked for anything better.
So 2 away with nobody on.
We are on
Here's the
deck.
third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Nobody on with 2 outs.
The Giants
Matt
down to
Chapman,
their final
get something
strike.
going here. All right.
That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it
Okay. So that means we are now up at bat with a runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. We can keep this game alive here. They want us to hit a walk-off home run.
At the plate.
Yeah, I don't know how likely that's going to be. Maybe like a single or a double, but a home run? Come on now. My heart's pounding. All right, let's keep this inning alive. He's running.
Strike in there.
Now he is in scoring position.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet.
What a position to be in as a fresh rookie, game-winning opportunity.
See if they can turn this into a big run.
That was a little bit too low for my liking.
These are the situations closers.
Give me something juicy here.
When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But
That
this
is
where the
what? Wow, Blue. Really busting my balls here.
So the tying run at second.
Oh,
Lifted to left,
oh.
and this should do it.
Go, go.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox.
We did not have the power.
For the shutout.
Made good contact. That was right to the center fielder.
A bit more to help them out.
That's a little unfortunate, but honestly, that was just exhilarating enough being in that position. We went 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a stolen base. And currently we have a 1.033 OPS, no home runs and 2 RBIs on the season thus far through 2.5 series. Let's get on with game 2 against the Red Sox.
Noah Wolf, the next Giant to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. I just love watching Alcantara get ready
Bottom
for
second,
Gamesburg.
nobody on, 1 out, and now we're batting 5th in the lineup.
And having a good time, but
Let's just get
start
something
days
going.
are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one lifted to left.
Is that going to drop?
No trouble
No.
here. Puts it away for the out.
That's okay.
Out number 2.
Again, we are still
Runners
getting a
at
feel
first
for
and second
things
with
here.
1 gone.
We got runners on second and first with 1 out. We're down 1, so we have an opportunity here to tie this game up with 1 swing of the bat. That will drop. That will drop. No, it won't.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
That was just a great job.
Missed opportunity there for sure.
He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that.
We're back up at the dish. Dynamic challenge. Nobody on, 2 outs. Let's hit a single and potentially spark a 2-out rally, but that ain't gonna happen.
And that one fouled off.
We were very early on that circle change. Come on, Noah. Not lock in, kid.
Hard hit, right side.
Nope. Too low.
Whips it to Casas, and that ends the man at first, nobody out. So stepping in for Boston.
We are down
Rafael
3 now.
Devers.
We have an opportunity to turn a double play.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
They made that
All right, we clear the base paths.
Far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers.
Still down 3, bottom 9 with 1 out. Inside.
At the plate now, that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped up left side.
That is not what our team needed.
2 away.
All right. So we lose our game against the Red Sox. Kind of like a welcome to the MLB moment. We did not do anything. Went 0 for 4. Series, we were overall 2 for 8. It's a lot of room for improvement.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Noah Wolf.
All right. Game 3, I believe, against the Red Sox. We are down 2 already in the bottom of the second. Nobody on, nobody out. Cutter Crawford on the mound, four-seam cutter, sweeper, splitter, curve.
Crawford back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well,
Cutter right down the middle.
Keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yes! Welcome to Major League Baseball, Noah Wolf. That is your first home run of many in your professional career.
Yeah, getting that
Crazy.
out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Wow, okay. That was absolutely crushed. And nobody in the dugout cares, and there they go. There they are. Getting his bum pat. They are all hyped for us. Hopefully we can get that ball back from whoever caught it in the crowd. That is going to be worth some money. That is going to be worth a lot of money down the road when we are inducted into the Hall of Fame. Kind of taken away from that fact is that we are down 7-1. We are getting absolutely blasted.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
But hey, even if we strike out the rest of our at-bats, at least we can go home knowing we hit our very first big league home run. It's 14-1 now. What the F?
And a foul ball.
Oh my God. That's inside.
The inside edge. 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come
Well, it won't be 2.
Over to second, on to first, safe. So they get
The fielder's choice, but hey,
nice try there.
no worries. We hit our first home run. We got 2 on, all runners on first and second, 2 outs, bottom 6. We're down by 13 runs. It doesn't matter what we do this at bat, we are not winning this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
Yeah.
Durant makes a nice
Missed opportunity for an RBI, but again, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's now 16-2. However, we got our bases loaded with nobody out. We should be able to score 1 or 2 depending on what we're able to do here. Grand slam would be absolutely bonkers. What is wrong with me? Why did I raise the PCI so much on that swing?
For me, that's one of the toughest.
If I would have dropped the PCI like I normally do, that ball would have been in the bay. That would have been in the water, and that would have been a grand slam.
Start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So we get absolutely bent over backwards that game. But very first home run. Can't be too mad at that. All right, guys, we are back in the dugout after our first 2 MLB Pro level big league series against the Guardians and the Red Sox. As you can see up there, our team is 44-34, so not bad. We are actually doing pretty good as a team. I believe it said we are 13 games back in our division, 12.5. But you'll see we're 1-9 in our last 10 and on a 5-game losing streak. So in the next episode, we are going to have to assist in turning that around because we are in a slump. Okay, our first couple games were not the greatest, but hey, we're getting acclimated to the big league level. We're learning the ropes. We're getting settled in, getting into a groove. We have 1 home run, 3 RBIs, batting .348 with 8 total hits. All right, so we are going to be looking to branch off of that and keep that momentum going into the next episode. But with that said, guys, that will do it for this episode of our MLB 25 Road to the Show series. If you did like what you saw, if I could ask that you like this video and leave a comment down below. All of the interactions you have with this video help the video and the channel with the YouTube algorithm, help push this content out to those who might want to consume it. And if I may ask, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell and turn your notifications on if you are invested in this series, if you are invested in any of the other series we have going on the channel, or are exciting or eagerly anticipating any of these series we will have in the very near future. All right, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and we will see you in the next one.